This is Dan Tortora here with the North Country Spotlight on WakeUpCall in our partnership with Chick-fil-A Watertown. I'm here with Aureo Nieves as our guest here for the North Country Spotlight. Aureo, how are you?
Doing good, doing good.
And so you were here since the beginning of Chick-fil-A Watertown, since opening day. So almost a year ago. You've moved up. Bring me into, let's start from the beginning for you. What brought you to Chick-fil-A?
Well, I decided to go to Chick-fil-A because I was looking for new beginnings and a fresh start. And when I heard that they were building up a Chick-fil-A and they were hiring, I took the opportunity to apply and got interviewed by Merritt and Catherine. And they hired me right on the spot.
What was the conversation like with Merritt and Catherine? What do you remember from it?
I remember that they needed someone mostly for dishes at that time, and they needed someone more as a night shift closer.
Yeah.
And I decided to take that step forward and started from there.
So you said that they hired you right on the spot.
Yes.
Was that surprising, exciting to you that you got it immediately?
Yes, it was very surprising how they just said, okay, we hired you.
What was it about? Did they tell you why?
They saw that I had potential to work ethically there with them as a team and grow from there.
So as you've grown in your role here, you've advanced yourself. You kind of speak on that. I know you talked about what you started doing and what they were looking for, and what you've become today. To share that with everybody.
Yeah, I get started as a night shift dishwasher, and I worked my way up into working on machines and braiding tables. Then I got the position of team lead, and then for like 2 months or 3 months, I worked my way again, and now I'm a senior shift leader, which is a very huge step in regards to like where I came from and where I'm at now.
Yeah, you're on the night shift, and now you're a shift lead.
Yes, in the mornings actually. Yeah.
Which is really special to see that growth. Why do you feel like you've been able to grow so much here? Why do you feel like Merritt and Catherine, who hired you on the spot, what are they seeing from you, in your opinion?
They have seen that I've shown reliability, always getting there on time, always showing up, never miss a day. They do see that every time that I'm working, they see that I'm doing everything to be done correctly and how it should be. And they see that everything is done right. Either primary, wrapping the chickens, either breading the chickens, or even in dishwasher again. That everything is just works good.
What has made you the person that you are today? Why? Like you talked about being on time, making sure everything's done right each time.
Yes.
You know, your attention to detail, your being on time, your professionalism. Where does that all come from?
It comes mostly from working in Puerto Rico. I'm actually from Puerto Rico, and then I grew up with my family, being hard workers, and doing construction, doing a lot of landscaping as well. So it's been a hard work project since I've been here.
And you spoke about coming from Puerto Rico. What part of Puerto Rico?
I am from Vieques, Puerto Rico. That's on the outer side of Puerto Rico, but it's still part of it. And it's very good place for tourism. One of the places that has the bioluminescence as well.
Okay. So, do you miss it? You miss family?
I do miss my home.
What brought you here?
It brought me here to when the hurricane happened, in 2017, Hurricane Maria.
Yeah.
After that hurricane happened, I decided to come up here and start from there because it was pretty bad at that time.
To go back to that time, it seemed like Puerto Rico was kind of on its own.
Yes.
It didn't seem like there was necessarily a lot of help, a lot of information. What was it like to go through Hurricane Maria back in 2017? Did you feel like it truly was an island alone from the world? Did you feel like you had help?
Actually, we did have a lot of help because me and my family, we used to go to St. Thomas to help other people as well. Whatever they needed, and if we needed something, they will help us back. And it's kind of like a big family that we would just help each other go by boats and all. It's kind of like if the water is good, you go by 1 hour, drive boat, and it's just going back and forth, helping each other out. And it really, everyone got together to help out and rebuild.
And for you going through something like that, how scary or concerning was that time to live through a hurricane that had done so much damage, left so many people without power? I mean, it was, you see it from afar and it looked terrible. You were in it. So what was that like?
It was a complete, to be honest, so like how the hurricane howling, kind of like screaming, like a street screaming. It was a total nightmare. In Puerto Rico, they said that we lost like 4,000 or so people. Unfortunately, may they rest in peace. It's a thing that we still cope with it, and we move forward on it to better things, to better rebuild and for the future of the next generation.
How did you get through it? I mean, I know you said, people helping people, but personally, how did you deal with something that's so uncontrollable?
I felt helpless at some point because how my home was basically destroyed by natural causes. It was all that. It's nothing I couldn't do to stop it. But I did went through depression through it, and I built myself back up to help the people as well, help us, and the people will help us back. And everything was on step-by-step process, basically.
You said you went through a depression from it. How did you get out of that?
I got out by just one day, just waking up saying, I gotta do it.
Do you lean on family, God? What did you lean on at that time?
At the time I did lean on God, asking that everything would be okay for me and my family. Hopefully the people around in Puerto Rico that will be safe, and just have the faith to move forward from there, and not let that stop me, because those natural causes, God had it through for a reason.
Do you feel like positives came out of that nightmare?
Yes, a lot of positives.
Like what?
A lot of more tourism actually came in. Everybody came in together more than ever to help each other grow. Everybody was just more positive after what happened because of all that was around, all that destruction. The animals even came into, around to help out in some ways. The animals would just move out of the way because they understand the cars coming in. There would be a lot of horses in my hometown. So the horses would just go by the side, and we would leave waters for them because it gets really hot sometimes. And we would leave waters for them to drink so that they can survive as well.
So I think it would be really hard to believe that there isn't a God when going through all this destruction. People are coming together, they're helping each other, and the animals are somehow communicating with people.
Yeah, it's mostly like a body language type of thing.
So you move on. How did you get up here from Puerto Rico? Why New York? Why Watertown?
At that time, I did decide that I would be back here to help my mother, which she was already.
So your mom's up here.
Yeah. Then later on, around 2019, I ended up having a child. daughter, and then from there started to work more on my daughter and me, and the mother as working more for the family mostly. And since then, I've been working out.
How do you become a good role model? What do you do to be a good representation, a positive piece of Catalina, your daughter's life?
For my daughter, Catalina, always to not look weak, to always look stoic, and to always protect and provide, and to always give her the benefit of the doubt that I'm not okay, and to make sure that to show her that I am okay, and if I'm okay, she's okay. But in reality, it's just to me, if she's okay, I'm okay. In those regards, I do make sure that everything is okay in regards to if there's any mistakes, always to take accountability for one's actions, and from there, just working good so far. Always try to implement the discipline as well.
You're a single dad. What's that like for you to be raising Catalina, just you and her?
It is a very fun experience. I've never had an experience. She's like my friend that we always have fun, make jokes, just play tag, either go on bicycle rides together, go on a trailer walk, or go to the park to play. It's really a fun experience. So,
Like you said, it's having a friend. You have fun every day. So as you sit here today, if God was sitting right across from us, what would you thank Him for?
I would thank Him for everything that has happened, including having my child. It's just a blessing to have her. And it's a blessing to be here at Chick-fil-A. How Mary and Catherine have treated me, shown the appreciation of my work ethics. It's really a great experience. Really appreciating God for all the learning lessons that come through each and every moment or every year. That I do will be okay with everything that has happened, good or bad.
With God, we can get through anything, right?
Yes, sir.
Final note, Aureo, what do you want to say to the North Country right now, to people that are here in the community, people that come in? Why should they come see you all?
Well, they should come see because I usually, would do breakfast chicken and all that, and I'll make sure y'all get the best biscuit chicken in Chick-fil-A Watertown.
And coming here from Aureo Nieves, myself, Dan Tortora, the North Country Spotlight, and our partnership on WakeUpCall with Dan Tortora with Chick-fil-A Watertown. As always, folks, we appreciate your time. God bless. No stress. Do your best. We'll talk soon.